king of mine!
The monarchy, again, as we all said, exemplifies inequality. A family that was born into massive amounts of wealth, massive amounts of land, massive amounts of power, and that links into class politics. We're never going to have, in our country, in this case, a head of state who came from a working class family. And I think that's really awful for, lots of kids growing up, obviously with very high poverty rates in this country, increasing inequality. Why the hell shouldn't our head of state be able to be elected for any sector of society? Why should it be someone who's part of the upper class, someone who has an obscene amount of wealth compared to the vast majority of this country? We pay them almost £345 million per year. They cost us money, that they're exempted from hundreds of laws, that's right. In fact, the whole idea of Charles being an environmentalist is nonsense. He's exempted himself from environmental laws in Wales, in Scotland. There's absolutely no evidence to suggest that. And again, a big part of organising the Republican movement in the UK is to combat these myths.
Give our taxes back! Give our taxes back! Give our taxes back!
What a waste of money!
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 They are silent and deadly at the back of the government structures, and they wield a tremendous amount of power that doesn't really filter out in the news. So they do have they are a massive political force and influence. And how they can continue with this lavish indulgence, given the state of just our country, let alone what's going on across the planet, it's appalling, it's disgusting. And that sanctimonious, that pretense of honour and divinity, they still are somehow sanctioned by the gods to do what they're to roll past here in half an hour in a gold fucking carriage. Fuck off. That's what I've got against them. And also, personally, they are cheats. These two individuals that are coming past here cheated, and we're supposed to uphold them as pillars of our society.
Not my king! Not my king! Not my king! Not my king!
Republican, I was one of the people who was arrested on the coronation of the 8 Republic staff team and volunteers. And during that, we'd had months of discussions with the police. We made it clear, we're not a disruptive protest group. We're here to, express our freedom of speech, to express the need for a democracy in this country. And, the police coming in and swooping in on the day was a complete violation of democratic principles. And, it really damaged the sense of the right to protest in this country. Now, today we've, again, obviously had to have discussions with the police, and we were moved from that side of the road to this side of the road through section orders. And that's unfortunately that we're seeing a lot more. We're seeing an attack on the rights to protest in this country. And we think that, as a group that is, dedicated to being pro-democracy, a group that is dedicated to improving our democracy, this is a very bad thing, and we need to push back against this, and that's why we'll keep protesting at royal events, so we'll keep protesting at occasions where we can show that there is a significant proportion of this country that wants an elected head of state.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Why don't you abdicate?
3, 5, 7, 9.
You are no king of mine!
At the Maundy Thursday service, where Camilla turned up, we had a number of people there, we had our flags out, etc. The BBC said we were apparently drowned out by well-wishers, which was nonsense, because you look at the footage that we took, and it was quite clear that we were the loudest voices there, loudest voices for democracy.
Not my king!
Not my king!
Not my king!
2, 4, 6, 8.
Why don't you abdicate?
3, 5, 7, 9.
You are no king of mine!
With section orders, the police can essentially put certain terms and conditions on your protest. So, for example, at the Trooping the Colour protest, which we had a few weeks back, they put section orders on us raising our flags of head height after horses came by, claiming that we were spooking the horses, which we categorically deny. It's absolute nonsense. And obviously we saw before the coronation there was lies put on the Daily Mail front page, I think, apparently saying that that Republicans had a plot to spook horses with rape alarms. support for the monarchy as an institution is now dropping below 50%. I think we are seeing a sea change. We're seeing that especially, with new sort of political movements in this country, with a new election, a new parliament, and we're hoping to see that move forward. It's not like the Elizabeth years when support for the monarchy was consistently above 60%. It's changing now, and people are seeing the institution for what it really is.
Just fuck off. That's what I want to say. Just fuck off. Take one of your crummy little palaces and donate the rest. Just fuck off. Pear on you, and all your clingers on, and your scene shifters in the background. All of you, just fuck off.